Hollywood Stuntwoman, Part 2. And since she loved to take on new physical challenges, she eventually became a Hollywood stuntwoman. What happened to Heidi von Beltz shows how truly hazardous this kind of work can be. In 1980, the 24-year-old von Beltz was working in a film called The Cannonball Run with Burt Reynolds. Hal Needman, a former stuntman, directed the movie. One key scene called for von Beltz, who was doubling for Farrah Fawcett, to be a passenger in a speeding car weaving through traffic. "We did it once," recalled von Beltz, "and it was fine. But the director wanted to try it again at higher speeds. This time it wasn't fine. The driver tried desperately to control the car, but the vehicle didn't respond quickly enough, and the car slammed into a van. Von Beltz, who hadn't thought the stunt was particularly dangerous, hadn't put on her seatbelt. The force of the crash drove her into the dashboard and windshield, fracturing her spinal cord and smashing several neck vertebrae. When film crew workers ran up to the car," she recalled, "they found my head hanging down on my back. That's how disconnected it was. It was hanging by a thread. My neck had exploded. Part of it was missing." Heidi von Beltz survived, but she was paralyzed from the neck down. Her doctors gave her 5 years to live. They suggested her parents put her in an institution. However, her parents rejected that advice and took their daughter home. Von Beltz did not die as her doctors had predicted. Instead, after years and years of therapy, she made a remarkable recovery, learning to sit up and stand by herself. The accident had a few silver linings. The movie industry passed new rules regarding stunt safety, so that today everyone in a stunt car is required to wear a seatbelt. Also, all directors are prohibited from changing stunts on location. And in a strange way, the crash helped Heidi von Beltz. She discovered she didn't have to be a daredevil to enjoy life. "I was always so active I would never have sat down long enough to learn what I've learned," she said. "I can't imagine going through this life and not knowing what I know now. I just had to break my neck to do it."